It has been 56 years since the church fathers met in the city of Nice to discuss the heretical doctrine on Arianism. Alexander, the bishop of Alexandria, the heretic Arius, and the emperor were dead, and they were the main characters of the first council. How did this happen? The story goes like this. The day after the closing of the Council of Nicaea, three bishops whose signatures had not dried on the Nicene Creed withdrew from orthodoxy to join the Arian faction. They were arrested and sent on exile. In the year 328 AD, Alexander, the bishop of Alexandria, died. In spite of oppositions, the young deacon Athanasius was elected to succeed him. If Christianity as we know today in the Catholic Church survived, it is because of the sacrifice of this saintly bishop. He was subjected to arrest and persecution, hunger and torture, imprisonment and exile, but he became the champion of orthodoxy in the East. In the year 328 AD, for reasons unknown, the emperor recalled those three bishops that were sent on exile and reinstated them in their sees. One of them, the bishop of Chalcedon, was elevated to the see of Constantinople. His name was Eusebius. This bishop did everything in his power to undo the work of the Council of Nicaea. Eusebius began to plan the removal of Athanasius. He instigated the emperor to call back Arius from exile, which the emperor did in the year 334 AD. Arius was received with a fanfare into the city of Constantinople. A year later, he was received back into the church with a formula of his own making, in which the word consubstantial was missing. In that same year, Eusebius called a meeting of some bishops and deposed Athanasius, after which the emperor sent him on exile. The triumph of Arianism was almost complete. On a particular Sunday in the month of June 336 AD, Arius reached the city of Constantinople. The streets were decorated and thousands of people lined up to see the victorious entry of this heretic into the cathedral. There he was to receive Holy Communion publicly from the hands of the Archbishop. Athanasius and his monks spent time storming the third heaven to avert the sacrilege and calamity. Dressed in his priestly garments, Arius the heretic approached the church in company of many bishops and priests, but before he could step into the cathedral, he suffered a stroke and died as he fell on the ground. 9 months later, the emperor also died. For a time, the church was freed from Arian persecution. Athanasius was recalled back from exile, and that was the story. Good day, friends, and welcome to the Second General Council of the Church, the first council that was held in the city of Constantinople in the year 381 AD. Let us remember that before this time, 4 emperors had ruled, and they had no business with the church. Finally, in the year 378 AD, Theodosius became emperor. What will the new emperor do? Is it to bring peace or to allow the church to move on like that? Will he ignore the teachings of the Council of Nicaea? Indeed, Theodosius was a practicing Catholic. He knew what to do, so he decided that all the Eastern bishops meet in a council